So this is the old Kingdom of Sukhothai, the first Siam kingdom. These are the ancient ruins of that first capital city. So I'm gonna go walking around inside. I love that it has to say don't climb, just in case people don't realize it. So this hilarious thing that cops here do is they always take photos. So what just happened with me was one of the tourist cops walked up and he's like, "Hey, where are you from?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm American." He's like, "Cool, I'm gonna take your photo real quick and put that down there because I want to show that I interacted with somebody." He's like, "But put your mask on. I need you to have the mask on in the photo." Also, so you can see what I'm dealing with in the cloud cover. Take a look at that. That's what this sky's looking like today. It's insane. This is also only one tiny part of the larger overall complex. I believe the complex covers something like 70 plus square kilometers. So it's huge. This is just one temple structure inside that overall gigantic labyrinth. Take a look at that. It's truly amazing. Just absolutely blown away by how beautiful this stuff is and how intact so much of it is after 800-900 years. There was a whole wall and moat that would go around the outside of the structure. So, for example, even if you would imagine that this was all finished, that there were walls and everything on these temples, that it wasn't open to the air like this, you wouldn't have been able to see like the mountains out in the distance because the wall would have been up around. And it's actually the same structure, the same design that the walled city of Chiang Mai was designed around. One of the kings of Sukhothai came to Chiang Mai to build the city and show them how to work it and show them to copy what they had done over here. So you can see here parts of the old archways and the wall that would go around the inner city, or parts of the inner city, and then you can see the moat, or parts of it, that would run along the inside to give protection against invading armies. Worked pretty well for about 200 years. This is the waterfront because we're going over there. There is a temple that is on the island in the middle of this little lake. So I'm gonna go check that one out next. Saw them already. So yeah, like I said, not a lot of people here. You get repeats. All right, so this is one of the bridges that connects this island in the middle. And I've got that beautiful lake or large pond that has fish in it, kind of freshwater, fishy smell hitting me. Kind of reminds me of Michigan. You still see stuff like this kind of sometimes around some of the older cities like Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai, though the name of Chiang Mai means new city, it's actually a few hundred years old. Chiang Mai as a city is actually older than the United States is. Actually, it was founded around the same time that the Spanish were discovering the Americas. Up the steps and into the temple. And Buddha is waiting to greet us. Alright, so one of the structures I really wanted to come here to see is this one behind me. It is actually not a Buddhist structure, it's a Hindu structure. one of the things that's so cool about this part of the world is that it's been around for so long that it has mixtures of different religions and different cultures that just kind of melded together through the years, right? So think about it. The USA is, if it makes it to 2026, big if, it'll be 250 years old, right? That's about the time that this kingdom existed, right? And then it was annexed by another kingdom that kept going after that, right? And Buddhist philosophy does not preclude other religions. That's why there's so many different people of different religious faiths that still practice Buddhist teachings and philosophies. Because Buddhism is more of a philosophy, or at least as practiced by the Buddha, but it came up in Hinduism. So Hinduism, being one of the world's oldest religions, was around for a really long time. And still is, and still practiced around the world. And in this part of the world, in Southeast Asia, there are all kinds of Hindu references in Buddhist temples or in Buddhist monasteries. For example, the Thai snake that you see, it's like a very long, almost like a dragon's body, but a serpent, sometimes covering the Buddha as he's sitting in his meditation. That is called a Naga. And a Naga was a Hindu deity. It was a river snake. It was a deity that provided protection to the Buddha during one of his meditations. Even in in temples in major metropolitan areas, in modern ones, you'll see like the Lord Ganesha just chilling outside of a Buddhist temple, right? And that's one of the fantastic things about this part of the world and the mixture of all these cultures, is that you can come to this ancient Thai empire, the first Siamese, the first kingdom of Siam, and you find Hindu structures, that the three buildings represent the Hindu Trinity, which, until I came here and started doing reading, didn't even realize that there was a Hindu Trinity.